My dream of owning a Russian 4x4 van in the United States turned into a nightmare, and this is my latest chapter. Check it out. Which way should I go, left or right?
Let's go right.
Right. And then right again. Oops.
That's a first.
Or maybe this van, which is kind of a nightmare for me, is going to get better. Ruben,
It sure is. Hey.
thanks for helping me with this van. So you are kind of, is this okay if I call you a transmission specialist?
Yes.
Is that okay?
That's basically
Okay.
my forte.
Yeah, so you and I have met years ago. I think we did some drag racing together.
Yes, we sure did.
And then I had trouble. David and I burned up my third and fourth gear in here. In this transmission. And I brought it to you and I said, Ruben, please help me. And you say, no problem.
She's slipping.
No, don't do that. Don't punch it.
That's not good, Andre.
Did we just blow the transmission?
But I didn't hit it that hard. It won't catch
Nothing. There's nothing there.
it. It's not catching it.
So I wanted to find out like what you've done to it or what.
There's a lot of things that got done inside of it. Of course, you're running a 4.8 LS.
Yes.
One of the biggest things I think doing a 700R4 behind an LS is basically the flex plate. And there's not too many people out there that make flex plates. You can find all these flex plates on the interweb, as I call it.
Yeah.
But they're not going to match up to what you have. So,
and this is basically where the starter is between the transmission and the engine, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Mainly because on the LS platform, the torque converter that goes behind it is a little bit of a wider bolt pattern compared to the 704, which is a smaller bolt pattern.
Yeah.
When you run the 480, they have a bigger torque converter and they make adaptive plates and flywheels that interchange pretty easy. But this is a way to run a 704. And your case is very interesting because you have a cast iron T-case that was kind of custom made for the vehicle behind the 700. So we can't really could have gone to like a 4L60 without having too many issues.
Yeah, so you were telling me maybe we could like lay down on the ground. Ooh, you put a blue pan? Is that?
Yeah, so every transmission that we built here, it gets painted to our colors.
Yeah.
So the transmission case is gray and the pan is blue.
I see, I gotcha. So, and then there's an adapter plate here, like we're talking about, and the transfer case is sitting, this is it right here. And we also had a length problem because this is a kind of a short wheelbase vehicle, about 91 inches. So we really, that's another reason why I was originally scared to put a big transmission behind it, because we don't have the length.
Yeah, especially looking at your dry shaft, you don't have too much of a dry shaft there.
That's right now 21 inches.
Yeah.
We can't do it.
So you're in Jeep status.
Yeah, this is Jeep status. So tell me, what did you do inside the transmission? You kind of upgraded it a little bit.
So we upgraded a lot. On these 700s, they came factory with a 6 clutch pack, 3/4 clutch pack, and they're prone to go out. So what we did is we put the pressure plates out of a 4L60, and then we upgraded the clutch pack from a 6 clutch pack to a 7 clutch pack.
Okay.
And then also the forward sprag on these, they usually come with a single element 28 element, and then we do a dual cage 29 element. Being it's an LS base now, we put the Beast Sunshell, which is about I would say 30 to 40% thicker than the stock one.
Okay.
We also put a Corvette servo in here. which applies the band a lot better.
So now I have Corvette parts?
You have Corvette parts.
Yes, in my Russian van. Okay.
We also changed the governor weights and the springs to make it shift a little later, especially with the 456 gears that you have in it.
Yeah.
Before it was shifting way early.
Okay.
Also, we did a calibration kit to increase line pressures, and we drilled some orifices in the separator plate. So it's all corresponding to the power that the engine has. Even though you have a 4.8 with the Terminator X fuel injection,
Yeah.
it actually makes more power than a stock 4.8 would.
Tell me what you found with the Terminator here.
So Holly makes this computer where it has the map sensor built into
you want
the
to show
computer.
that? Yeah.
So there's a coupler that goes in here, and they usually break. So we had to do a fix just in case anything happens in the future. You could always change it over.
So the blue line you're talking
The blue
about.
line, basically, there's a coupler there that broke off. So we put a new T in there, and that was causing the engine to not run correctly.
Okay.
But
So now it should learn because the computer is built while the engine is running. It's learning, right?
Correct.
And it should run smoother.
Yes, it should. The more you drive it, the better it gets.
Okay.
So it's got kind of like adaptive learning in that perspective.
You asked me why my mufflers were connected using baling wire
Yes.
because they were temporary. And you said, why don't we put cherry bombs on this?
Yeah, give you a better sound, and they're straight through.
Can we show that?
Yeah.
Well, because you wanted to tune the vehicle, right? So you needed it to be running properly.
Correct, because there was a muffler kind of like falling off, so I couldn't really drive it.
You need mufflers that are attached. Can you show behind it? It's kind of turning down in. If you kind of go this way, you can kind of see it turns out before, right in front of the rear axle, basically.
Correct. So on the choices that we have, since we don't have like a tube bender and all that stuff here, and
Well, exhaust systems is not your specialty.
correct. So this is kind of like a temporary permanent thing. So if you ever want to run tailpipes, you could all just take off the rear dump and then put it all the way back.
Yeah.
But since it's kind of a 4-wheel drive vehicle, most of the people go off-roading, do that type of exhaust.
Yeah.
So like that doesn't get in the way.
Yeah, because also I need to put shocks on the rear axle, which I don't have currently.
Yeah.
And also there's a fuel tank now in the back.
Correct.
And so there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, and we kind of set them at where you can put your rear shocks in, and it's not going to interfere with the cherry bomb.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So, getting in here, it's kind of a warm October day, huh?
Yes, it is.
But we got windows. Yeah, you got to lower your window. Oh, it sounds nice. It sounds nice. Not too aggressive. I mean, it's proper.
It's proper.
Yeah. I think the character of this truck is kind of rough, right? Kind of rough and old, classic. So I think the character matches. Let me just kind of back up here.
The torque converter, we actually got a higher stall torque converter.
Yeah.
Which means it gives you a little bit more of a RPM before it actually starts engaging.
Yeah.
We didn't go too crazy on the stall because it's not a race engine. It's something that you want for the gears that you have and the kind of
Just off-roadability.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is an NP205 shifter, and it's kind of reversed. So 4 low is all the way forward. Then there's neutral, 2 high, and 4 high. I just wanted to make sure we're out of gear. So that might be too high. This is not your regular Chevy, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Which way should I go, left or right?
Let's go right.
Right. And then right again. Oops.
That's a first.
My nightmare continues. What do you think it's doing?
I don't know. It's running fine for me.
Yeah. That was a little strange.
Yes, it was.
We just went over a curb. It should be able to do
Yeah,
that.
let's go straight.
Straight.
Yeah. Let's get away from the people. Green.
I did a new brake reservoir.
Okay.
The old one was leaking a little bit, so because I need to be able to stop.
Yeah, I noticed that the brakes on this are really, really good.
There's a little bit of travel, but then it really engages.
Yeah.
Because they are drum brakes.
Yeah, but for being drum brakes, they're actually
Yeah.
really good.
There, I heard the shift. Do you think that was second?
Yeah, now we're in third. We're doing 35 mile an hour.
Okay. We want to be able to go like 55, 65 instead of, 45 maximum. So that's 45. And look, our PM is about 1700, 1800. That's pleasant. What, 52, 50? Also has new Firestone tires.
Yeah, I like them. They're not as noisy. And
They're a little bit noisy, but not bad.
But yeah, but as aggressive as they look, they're not as noisy as you would think they are.
Yeah.
60 mile an hour.
Was it 60?
Yeah.
It felt pretty easy, actually. I wanted a 6-speed in here, but like we said, the length was a problem. All right, so that's almost 65.
Correct. 64.
And that's about 2,500 RPM.
Which is not bad.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
That's not very loud.
No.
There, the speed limit changing. All right, so top speed check. I think it passed the test. The other thing that people complained and said that I would run into problems blowing up my axles, because my axles are original, but I'm now pushing a lot more power through it.
Well, I think you probably run in triple the power that was rated.
Almost.
Yeah.
Almost. But unless I'm really rock crawling and getting into a bind, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, and we could adjust the throttle cable to a little bit more to be more aggressive on the downshift. But I think once you get into aggressive downshifts, it becomes a torque multiplier, and then that's when people start breaking differentials.
Okay.
At least with this nice shifter you got, you could always manual shift it.
Yeah.
And be at the right gear that you want it to be at.
Like going down a grade.
Exactly.
In the mountains,
or going
right?
up a grade if you're upshifting, downshifting all the time.
Yeah. So you could control it with this.
Exactly. And the nice thing about that shifter is it's gated. So, say if you go off-roading and you...
Oh, it's not going to pop out?
Yeah, exactly. Or you're not going to knock it off a gear where you need.
So can you explain a little bit about, and I think I might get the wrong term, about like the first and second and then third and fourth?
So there's a torque converter lockup. And we put a pressure switch inside of the valve body to where it grounds out when you go about 40 or 50 psi, which typically it's third or fourth gear. Then that switch grounds out, and then it powers up the torque converter clutch.
Okay.
And that helps with the cooling of the transmission, give you better fuel economy, because it basically locks the converter into 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah, so there's no play there
Exactly.
anymore.
So it transfers all the power directly.
So that's kind of an upgrade, you would say, right?
Yes.
Because originally there would have to be a separate switch
Correct.
to control that, right?
Correct.
Which, like, in a project like this, what if I got that switch wrong, right? It's a whole unknown, right? But if it's built in, like you did, it's easy, right?
Yeah, it basically runs on its own. And the way this is set up is when you use the manual gears from like a manual 3, manual 2, manual 1,
Yeah.
it's going to actually shift a little bit firmer. On regular D, it doesn't use the overrun clutches applied. And when you put it in the manual mode, it actually applies the overrun clutches and raises the line pressure just slightly.
Yeah.
So it gives you a slightly firmer shift.
Okay.
There you go, passed the test. We went over a big bump and nothing fell out. Muffler's
No,
still
and also
intact.
the engine is still running. Right?
Yes.
Well, thank you, Ruben. This has been amazing. I now want to show it to my family and David. You know, David is going to be very happy.
I bet.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah, not a
right.
problem, buddy.
Roman, look at this. I made it. I just commuted in my Bukhanka van. Can you
All
believe
right.
it?
Yeah, I mean, these things are known to cross Siberia, the wilds of the most untamed wilderness in the world.
Yes.
And you're proud of the fact that you drove it 20 miles from Thornton?
Yes. Well, dude, it's been a long project. It's been 4.5 years. It's been $20,000 that I dumped into this to
And
V8
you still have a
swap
$10,000 car.
it. Come on. All right. So, but my nightmare continues.
Yeah, you've got painter's tape up here for some mysterious
Yeah. Well,
reason.
my daughter and I we wanted to paint the roof again.
Yeah,
And we
you didn't.
didn't. So I mean, we did, but there's only one coat.
Okay.
So I have painter's tape.
What's this thing? It's so little thing coming out of the...
This
yeah.
used to be a light bar on my roof rack that
Okay.
I had to cut off.
Why don't you just clip it there? Why are you having a little antenna? Because you
I
may
like
want
a
to use
little. Doing.
it? Okay, all right. Well, congratulations, Andre.
So Roman, I have bad news.
What's that? Uh-oh, no, not something else went wrong?
Yes. So my ignition switch,
Yeah,
feel it.
it doesn't feel...
It rattles.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's too well put together.
So it's starting only half the time. So I went on a search
Yeah?
and I found the same one, unfortunately, because it
Does it
doesn't
also-
look like
Does it also rattle?
no, but it's the newer version of that.
Okay.
And see, it almost rattles.
Yeah, well, a lot of these, are made aftermarket in,
Well,
parts of
because-
the world where quality isn't their number one priority.
I know, because cost is not the number
Yeah, how
one
much was that
priority.
guy?
This was $30.
Well, you get a $30 switch. I mean,
So-
I'm sure Bugatti wouldn't put that in the latest.
Tourbillon?
Yeah, tourbillon, exactly. Wouldn't that be
Wait.
funny if they did? You can't get the key out, huh? That's already a problem. Makes it easier to steal that way, or makes it easier to not. I can feel the tumbler turning. There you go. I'm just in the right position. There you go. It came out.
So I have to rewire it.
But that's just attaching 3 wires, right?
4.
4.
Yeah.
All right. Well, once you rewire it, let's see if that solves the problem.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Andre,
Yeah.
did you fix it?
Yeah.
Is that door open all the way forward?
Yeah, it doesn't have a limiting strap, so it's okay.
Is this the famous Russian engineering?
No, it's just my engineering.
Oh, so it had a limiting strap or something?
Yeah, and it doesn't exist anymore.
All right. Well, I like the way you look out onto the road. It's got that nice van.
Cab over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So will it start? Did you fix it?
It should start. The key is there,
Okay.
but you might have to goose the throttle a little bit just
right.
to help it. Not too much.
I like goosing.
Not too much. Just a little.
I was known as a professional gooser when I was in high school. I'm talking about cars, of course, just
Okay.
so we're very clear.
In, push in, and turn.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh, it starts up right away.
Well,
So,
it's a little
focus.
temperamental.
I'm goosing.
A little bit of goosing, and now it will settle. Let go.
I let go.
It will settle. Here's your RPM.
Oh, sweet.
You see the gauges?
All right, brake,
Brake,
put it in drive.
drive.
It's very simple.
That's it. You're in drive.
Okay, here we go. How come I have limited headroom here? How did the Russians design that?
Because these are not Russian seats. These are Toyota Celica.
Ah, that's right. So we're
Does
sitting...
it feel like a Toyota?
No. No, it doesn't.
It's not like an FJ?
It doesn't feel like a Toyota. It definitely feels like a Bukhanka. There's a certain, let's call it communist bloc
Feeling to it?
It is, yes, of course.
But Roman, here's my question. Because this has a Chevy V8,
No power steering?
No. Chevy V8, Chevy transmission, Chevy transfer case, but the soul feels Russian still, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a Russian hybrid, a Russian-American hybrid. Actually, it drives really well, Andre.
How do you like the exhaust system sound?
I love the exhaust sound. Where's my? How come the wipers are right in front of me? Don't they go down?
It broke.
So I'm looking right into a wiper.
Look around it.
It's very straight up. So if it rains,
I hope it doesn't rain.
okay, they don't work.
No. This is the switch.
Yeah, they don't work.
So I'm sorry about that.
And where's the air conditioning?
There's none.
There's a lot of heat coming up from the shift.
Yeah, because it's a big V8.
Yeah, even through this padding, I can feel the heat.
All right, give it a little goose.
Whoa, that was only like 10% throttle. That sounds good.
Please be careful. My axles might explode if you goose it too much.
Does it overheat?
No,
Really?
it's beautiful. David
Well, it definitely overheats the cabin.
Yeah, it overheats you and I, but the engine stays cool.
Okay, yeah, good. I mean, in the winter in Siberia, this would be perfect.
Oh man.
Oh, you would be loving life here when it's like 50 below and then 500 degrees inside the cab. Summer, not so much, Andre.
Well, there you go, Roman. It's basically almost ready for prime time. I mean, I have a few things, like you said, wipers.
Yeah, you have some pretty important stuff that's still missing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and door straps are the least of the issue.
Yeah, door straps are my least problem.
Does the heater work? Besides this?
Unfortunately, it does. I think it's on right now.
Is that why it's getting so hot in here?
Oh, God.
I don't think you need a heater, Andre. I think this.
I don't think there's a way. I mean, it's slightly heating right now.
I love the Russian expertise in engineering, where they've developed this center section where you can put a hot cup of coffee on there, and it would actually start to boil.
Or a baked potato, right?
You could on a long trip you could put a bunch of baked potatoes up there, and by the end you'd have if you had some sour cream chives, you'd be all set.
Yes.
No, it steers well.
Isn't it precise? Kind of like almost like an old Corvette.
I mean, look at this. There's not a lot of
play in it.
Yeah, the brakes are pretty confidence-inspiring.
Toby fixed it.
Yeah, I think you've got something here. I think another 10,000, and you'll have a $15,000 Bukhanka.
Okay.
But it's got to be one of the few Chevy swap Bukhankas in the world.
I think there may be the only one. Let me know. Let us know.
Yeah, like they've Chevy swapped. Also, your turn signal clicker doesn't work. There's no clicking.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And there's no self-correcting either.
No.
Do they actually work, the turn signals? Or is it just me pretending they work? I mean, are there signals going off right now?
Not right now. But look at this.
Do the lights work?
Yes.
Oh, the hazards work.
Yeah, the hazards work. So it's basically a hazardous vehicle.
So you're almost there, except for the wipers, the turn signals,
Headlamps.
the headlamps,
What else?
the mechanical stuff is done. mainly.
See the reflection of us?
Yeah.
The reflection says lights are working.
I also noticed that none of these gauges work.
No, none of them.
Yeah, including the speedometer.
Well, because you have digital.
but
All your digital stuff.
but not a speedometer.
Oh, that's on your phone. You have to put up your phone.
Why don't you hook up these gauges?
Because it's really hard.
Well, that's what separates the Ring brothers from the rest of us, Andre. They do stuff that's really hard.
Okay.
Really, really hard.
That's to come. Something to come.
Yeah. So I wouldn't worry about painting the roof. I might worry about headlights and windshield wipers and maybe power steering at some point.
Power steering, I think, is out of the question because the original Bukhanka didn't have it.
Is that also hard?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Come on, Roman. Go to the gym. Do you go to the gym?
I don't want to break the steering wheel, Andre. Yes, I go to the gym. I was to the gym this morning.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I did a whole
Well, I can't wait to have David drive.
Yeah, he should be next.
Yeah. Well, I wanted him to be first, but I couldn't make it to Fort Collins.
Well, you know, he's a big Chevy guy, so
I know.
he'll love half the hybrid.
I know. David, I see your Dodge Ram.
Yeah, I was working over here on the new barn.
Woo!
Yeah,
Look at this.
Smoothing out some dirt, and we poured some concrete. Want to see it over here?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Got to get some garage doors on it. That way we can park more cars.
But I present to you another car.
Yeah, were you planning on painting it or something?
I was. My daughter and I were, we put a first coat on it, but you know, we need to take it off and redo it.
Yeah,
So,
well,
but David,
yeah.
my mechanic Ruben fixed the transmission.
Well, I mean, we knew that was kind of the weak point when we built this.
Initially, yes.
Yeah, initially. And I mean, we've always had a question mark beside it. And
we knew the question mark. We found out last time.
Yep. Yep, we did. I kind of did it. Sorry about that.
Well, that's okay.
I goosed it and it didn't like
But
it.
it wasn't your fault. You were just driving it
Yeah,
normally.
I mean, it needs to be goose proof, right?
So our buddy Ruben at Colorado Transmission in Greeley, he went through it. He put Corvette internals into this transmission. So this is
Sweet.
now a performance machine. And then also he put some cherry bombs.
Oh, did
you see it?
He extended the exhaust a little bit. Oh yeah, sweet.
He put some cherry bombs.
Nice, and they're just down, pointing down. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, that's a good solution for right now.
It's your time to goose it again.
Well, I promise I won't like peel out or anything this time because I'm a little bit gun shy.
Okay.
But I am anxious to drive it. I mean, 700 R4 is a good transmission if it's built. And
it looks like it's built.
And now it's built.
It's built.
So I'm excited about driving. All right, so the boss man here checking out my work on the barn.
Which is great, by the way.
And-
Great work.
And we both want to know how much
much?
did it cost to get the 700 R4 rebuilt and put the exhaust on there?
Well, let's guess. Okay, I'm gonna guess. You and me guess. You take a number.
Well, I'd say 3,500.
I'm gonna go 4,500.
David nailed it. It was $33.50, but it was better than that. Because not only was it rebuilt, Ruben did a little bit of my exhaust work with the mufflers.
Yeah.
He did a new flywheel, a new torque converter. He really tuned it up nice.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a deal.
Yeah, I agree, man. You rocked out.
Well, let's compare it to these new transmissions.
Let's not.
10 speeds. And what do they cost to rebuild?
It's 1,000 a gear.
I still say old school is better. I'm just, and I'll always say it.
Come on, David, let's go.
Ruben.
Let's go.
Take it for a ride.
Okay.
Let's go. Everybody go to Ruben. That's what I say. Colorado Transmission in Greeley. So David, she's still a little bit temperamental.
Okay, so we do know we go there and
So you gotta wait.
Turns the fuel pump on. Turns our screen on.
There she is.
Okay.
right.
And you've already warmed it up because you drove it over.
Yeah, I did.
All right. And then
Okay.
I'm just going to see if it starts with no gas.
All right. Oh, hey, she likes you.
I think what's going on is that we may have a slight leak in the fuel line or something, and it's allowing pressure to back out from the fuel pump to here because the pump's way back there.
Yeah.
And the return line is direct. So we've got a long single line coming up to the front.
Okay. So you think at first it's just struggling for fuel a little bit?
Yeah, I think. And then if you leave the pump on for a little bit, maybe build up the pressure. I don't know.
Okay.
But hey, it sounds good. I'm going to start out in third here.
So we're in two-wheel drive. So we're not going to be going rock crawling today.
Yep.
But this is the street first drive, okay?
Yeah. Been a while since I've driven it. Sounds good. I like them cherry bombs. It shifts quick. That's nice.
It's also very smooth. You can almost not notice it, right?
I know it. That was a really nice shift. So what about on downshifts? Can I? Oh yeah.
There it is. It listened to you.
Yep. I'm in first now. Second. That's nice.
we do need to stretch the legs, because the whole point of this, David, was to make it easier to drive and also a little bit quicker on the highway, right? Because our previous top speed was what, 50 at most?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I
So
mean,
right now,
I
we
remember
gotta-
when we took this down to Arizona and we were on that Ajo highway and we were being passed, you know, people going fast.
yes.
And we could barely even go 45 miles an hour.
And
on
now
that.
I was maxed out back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was maxed out.
And it was overheating.
Yes. So none of that is true now.
So we've solved a lot of problems.
Yes.
And we made it sound a whole lot better. Nice downshift there. So you've driven it on the highway,
Yeah.
and any
60.
vibration?
No. I know we had that slight problem with the loose drive shaft in the back,
Yeah.
but I think we solved that.
Okay.
I haven't tried crawling much yet, you know, off-roading, but I just want to, you know, have the engine learn,
Yeah.
right? Because it's still learning. You can see right there,
Yep.
it's
Says it.
learning.
I don't know how many hours or miles it takes to learn it, but I think it's quite a bit.
But it's a few, yeah.
Yeah, it's a few.
But David, Ruben wanted me to use a 4L60E,
Right.
right? But there are two problems. 4L60Es have a 6-bolt pattern on the back
Right.
of the case,
Right.
and we have an NP205.
Right.
So, oh, it downshifted a little. You shifted it into
Yep.
third.
Yep. Wanted to slow down a little bit going down this.
And Toby did the brakes.
Yeah.
So we do have brakes.
Yeah. They're good. They're good.
But David, it pulls to the right a little bit. So
When
if
you-
you
when you
slam on
brake
the
hard.
brake, if you slam hard,
Okay.
she's gonna go to the right.
Okay. Well, it's drum all the way around.
Well, it's still a old vehicle, right?
Yeah.
With drum brakes on all four corners.
Yeah. So the bolt pattern is different. So
And then you could do an adapter behind a 4L60E, but that's gonna make it much longer.
and we were already maxed out
We're
in
stuck.
length,
Yeah.
and
But-
we don't want to have to change the drive shaft again.
And also you would need a controller, right? Because you
Yeah.
need an electronic controller but that wasn't an issue, right? We could have spent more money and we could have done a controller, but it was the physical limit.
The space.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean.
So eventually Ruben conceded,
Yeah.
and he decided to rebuild and upgrade this transmission, which he knows how to do because that's what he does every day.
Yeah.
So, and it turned out really amazing.
Well, that's kind of. I mean, we wrestled with this from the very start about transmission because of space. We have a 90-inch wheelbase.
Yeah.
So, and the motor is set back further back than it would be in a normal pickup truck or whatever. So it just shortens the rear drive shaft again. The front drive shaft is longer than the rear drive shaft. Do the blinkers work?
No.
No.
It just broke. You have to signal out the window.
Okay.
So my wipers broke, my blinker broke, my headlamp broke. So I have some electronics to work on.
Hey, but she drives and shifts. Nice.
And she's not that hot. She's at 176
Sweet.
Fahrenheit on coolant.
All right, we're gonna tax it a little bit here.
Oh, are you climbing a dam?
See, we're going up here to this dam,
Carter Lake.
Carter Lake. We're gonna get a view right here. Here, point the camera so you can see what we're gonna see here. Coming over here.
Oh, wow. Hold up.
Hold up.
The water level is down a little bit.
Yep, a few boats out there. I noticed there's a lot of fishermen out this morning. Too cold to be on your ski
Well,
or your board.
but it's not too cold to enjoy the water on the boat nonetheless.
Yep. So you remember when we converted from manual to automatic,
Yeah.
we had to take a pedal out.
Yes.
We had to modify our brake pedal and all that. And I wondered how it would be, driving it if it was, you felt like it was the right distance. You do have to lift your leg a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
But your left leg is just resting
Yeah.
nicely, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a comfortable seating position.
Plus, your idea to go with the Celica seats was ingenious,
They are comfortable,
because the Celica seats are really great.
and they kind of hold you in place for these sharp corners.
Yes. It's a giggle van.
It is.
It's a giggle machine.
It's kind of like having a big block Chevy in your boat,
Yeah,
and you
but it's a
just-
small block.
You let her loose, but it's a small block. So I want to give you an update on my truck.
Yes, please.
So I took it to a guy that I trust to work on some little stuff like the fuel gauge, and I had a fuel leak somewhere. I had my temperature gauge wasn't working right, a few little things, and he was going to tune it. And during the whole process, it started to tick again,
Oh no.
lifter tick.
No.
So he and I made the decision, let's pull it again
Again.
for the second time.
Oh God.
And so the motor's out and gonna go roller cam. So for those of you that don't know about the whole camshaft thing, I mean, flat tappet cams have just been a nightmare.
This
And-
is your 454 cubic inch you're talking about.
Yeah, for old school motors. And everybody said, in the comments, you should have gone roller cam instead of flat tappet cam. But I mean, we're talking a lot of coin,
A lot of dough.
a lot of dough. So I thought I'd try it, put it back in. It wasn't a big expense, took me some time, but gonna have to go flat or a roller cam, gonna spend some money, and I'll give you an update when I got it all built. I've decided, I think I'm gonna put some aluminum heads on it, maybe bump the power up a little bit. So we'll just have to see what the final result is.
Well, I cannot wait to see your truck and this van together again.
Yeah,
I can't, because your crane on the back of your truck helped build this van.
it did, didn't it?
Yes. So I cannot wait to to see them both
Yep,
rolling together.
yep.
All right. Well, that's about it for this episode.
Thanks for letting me drive. It's fun.
Heck yeah.
Fun having it drive and feel what, all the hard work we put in pays off
Nice.
eventually.